Do you know Blind Bob?
Is that the fat bloke who has a white stick and plays darts at the community center?
Yes, Blind Bob is the captain of the darts team.
Am I correct in thinking Blind Bob is the guy who is always accompanied by his dog and drives a large sports utility vehicle?
That is him.
And he has an attractive sister called Dumb Doris.
Yes, you know who I am talking about. His sister Dumb Doris is fucking hot. I would love to get my cock up her.
I'm sure Dumb Doris would not say no to you. I believe Blind Bob also has a brother called Deaf Derek.
Yes, I think we have confirmed that you know who Blind Bob is.
And I believe Blind Bob is the chap who recently ran over old Mrs. Johnston in his large SUV, claiming he had not seen her run out in front of his car with her Zimmer frame.
Yes.
Sorry, I seem to have now forgotten what your original question was.
I had asked if you knew Blind Bob.
I believe I do. Why did you ask?
I had heard that he is training to be an airplane pilot.
I thought Blind Bob was blind.
Yes, he is blind.
Then how can he fly an airplane?
There are new equality laws that prevent the discrimination of disabled people in the workplace. So Blind Bob must be given the same job opportunities as people who still have their sight.
How will he know if he is flying the plane in the right direction?
I heard that his dog will be trained as his co-pilot. The dog is not blind, so it would be able to see where they are heading.
How would it communicate course changes to Blind Bob?
I believe one bark means go left and two barks means go right.
What if it were to bark 3 times? What would 3 barks indicate?
Probably that it has just pissed all over the cockpit control panel.
Let's just hope that Blind Bob's brother, Deaf Derek, does not train to be a pilot too.
Why would that be a problem?
Because Deaf Derek would not be able to hear the dog barking and could crash the plane and kill all the passengers.
I often observe you with a finger up your nose.
Yes, I sometimes get quite a large bogey stuck up there, which takes some effort to dislodge.
Maybe your finger is not the best thing to use. Do you not end up just pushing the bogey further up your nose?
That can sometimes happen, but I've never found a better way to dislodge oversized bogeys.
What other methods of bogey dislodgement have you attempted?
I have tried using the vacuum cleaner, but the only outcome I achieved was a slightly longer nose.
Have you tried using your penis?
How exactly would I get my penis up my nose? I'm not sure if that is physically possible.
Have you tried using someone else's penis?
Are you suggesting that I walk up to a stranger, undo their trousers, and then put my nose inside their underwear?
No. I was thinking you might be able to ask a friend to put their penis up your nose and jet wash the bogey out.
Jet wash the bogey out? Is your suggestion that I ask a friend to piss up my nostril?
It was only a thought. I'm just trying to brainstorm some ideas to help you out.
I appreciate that you are trying to help, but I think I'd rather have a bogey stuck in my nose than have a friend or a stranger shooting their warm urine into me.
How about using ants?
Ants? What exactly are you proposing?
I was wondering if it might be possible to train some ants to climb into your nose and remove the bogey. I have heard that ants can carry several times their body weight.
That is an interesting idea, but we would need to train them before I have a bogey stuck in my nose, so that they are ready to execute their mission when a bogey forms.
Maybe we could push a piece of cheese up your nose and train the ants to remove that.
But what if we fail to train the ants and the piece of cheese ends up stuck up my nose?
Could we then try using a penis to dislodge the cheese?
Are you suggesting that you could offer the services of your penis to dislodge cheese from my nose?
I'd be happy to help.
So if I am understanding correctly, you are proposing putting some cheese up my nose. Then you will push some ants up my nose. And finally, you will put your penis in my nose and have a piss?
That's a pretty accurate summary of my plan.
Would you wash your cock before putting it up my nose?
Probably not.
Then I thank you for the offer, but I think I will continue to use my finger.